Like the entire movie, it felt kind of like, what is the word? It starts with a P.
Prickly.
Not, kind of. But
How?
no, like.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Operation Tomato Meter. My name is Angeline Wu, and today I'm hosting two not so lovely guests. Would you like to introduce your stinky selves?
I'm Annie, and I am an OT producer, and I will be guesting today.
I'm Daniel, and I am an OT producer, and I will be guessing today.
Wow. Originality much? Speaking of originality, today we'll be discussing Saltburn!
Saltburn!
Yay! Okay, so first impressions. I thought that it was just a really great vibe overall. I've been kind of missing that kind of like crazy, like academia kind of vibe. Like, it had a really like, crazy twist.
Mm-hmm.
It had a really crazy like...
It wasn't that crazy.
Really? I thought that was crazy because I thought the movie was kind of boring because of like the premise was just, oh, rich boy, poor boy. But the fact that, like, he lied about it all, I felt like that really like kind of...
Yeah, I think like when they revealed how he did it, that was the best part of the movie for me. Like I got
the ending.
Yeah, the ending.
Really?
It was so much fun.
Okay, I think my expectations for this movie was way too high because I always saw it on Instagram ads and it always looked so aesthetic.
It was good,
and like
though.
like
I think it was shot well.
I think it was shot beautifully. I think the soundtrack was fantastic. There's like it's like a mix of a medley of like a summer teen film with all like the cool like little montages, especially with that like one scene in the field. Like I thought that was like kind of like fun, and then it gets really weird with the
really weird really quickly.
Right, very quickly. But I thought it was good. Like I like that.
Just aesthetically, it's great. Like it's definitely like straight out of like a dark academia like Pinterest board, and the cinematography was really good. It was great. It was amazing, and like everything about the set was also great.
I think the uniforms were good too.
Thanks, Oxford. But I think it was like an overall great movie. It was like it was never boring. Like I was never bored. It was always something like interesting to look at, and I appreciate that so much.
Talking about the plot, you guys said the best part of the movie was like when it was revealed that he like did everything and stuff. I think the best part was when they went to his mom's house, like their parents' house. Remember?
That's what I thought. That's what I said.
Oh really?
That was the twist.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that.
No, mine was like when they showed that he.
Like, I honestly thought this was unnecessary.
Tire. No, I thought it was cool.
No, that was unnecessary. The whole like reverse montage. That was so cringe.
That was a
little I think it's like cliche, but it's cool.
No,
I like that cliche.
No.
Okay, whatever.
So defensive. Wow. No, but I really, it's been like a year for crazy people because like we had Pearl and that was awesome.
Oh yeah.
What other crazy people have we had? Like, I think it is just a year for crazy people, and I love like a really psycho guy, a guy who seems really normal, because they have like the most like normal looking guy in the world, right?
Yeah.
And he just turns out to be super like crazy and obsessed. Like I think obsession as like a plot point or as a theme is always super interesting to look at.
Yeah.
So I thought the fact that they like spell it out for you at the end, it kind of removes like, I don't know, some sort of splendor and mystique away from the plot, because I feel like the character should be able to like, I feel like it's one of those movies that you're like, oh my god, he was like, you figure it out yourself. You're like rewatching it, you're like, oh wow, so he was like late to the scene.
Think by the time that like the ending happened, like people already knew that he did it.
Yeah, it was like really pretty obvious.
Well, that's what I say. It's like useless.
That's what I'm saying.
But
So
I think it's just like nice to see.
I don't know. I don't think so. It's
it's almost it's
spelled out for you. I'm not a baby. I feel like movies that treat. I don't mean to like absolutely. I think you have a respectable opinion. However, I would like to disagree and add on seminar speech. By the way, humanities.
great.
But I just think that like movies that treat you like you're not able to like analyze the movie yourself, treat you like stupid little dum-dums. Like I don't really appreciate that. I thought it was super redundant. Like and it was super like, welcome to my mastermind. My mind is so evil. Like I'm gonna destroy you all. Like I don't know. That added like it almost like made his character more like juvenile. Like it removed some like how evil he was.
I think like just like taking on that point about like treating the audience as kind of like dum-dums, like the entire movie it felt kind of like what is the word, it starts with a P.
Prickly.
Not kind of, but
how?
No, like oh my god, move on, let me find the word.
Okay.
I think the acting was really good.
Oh,
like
fantastic. Jaica Derecho is.
What's the name of the actor of the main character?
Oh, yeah. Oliver. Oh wait.
Yeah, Oliver Quick's actor.
Yeah, oh my god, I watched the interview.
This is like, if anyone's like read The Secret History, this movie was totally.
Oh, I read The Secret History.
This movie is totally like Richard if he was cool. Like, I think this is the most like ethical way.
Barry Keoghan, I think his acting was wonderful in this movie. Like
he was kind of creepy.
Yeah, I know. He's so good at being creepy.
It was like Call Me by Your Name, but super messed up.
Yeah.
I think Jaica Derecho, he does a
great job of being
that frat guy.
That frat
guy. Yeah, he's
guy.
like I don't know what type of like typecasting he's been like put into, but like he's playing it well.
I know, it like suits him really, really well, I think. Like compared to like his role in Euphoria, I think.
Really, I thought that was like that.
I
don't know what type of character he's playing, but I think he plays it well. Like throughout all his movies, like little not so good person.
Oh, I thought of the word.
What was the word?
What's the word?
Pretentious.
Really?
I thought the entire movie was kind of pretentious. Like the whole.
That's like what like, Oliver Quick's fighting for, right?
No, not like the plot. Inside the movie it was pretentious, but this just like how the movie is
like what is the so pretentious means that you're pretending to be like better than itself, like
I feel like the way it was advertised, it seemed like it was gonna be like really mind-blowing and like really like you won't expect anything that's gonna happen and stuff, and like it involves a lot of like really out there scenes too. Like
it does
the whole like,
but it does
the bathtub scene.
Oh my god, the bathtub scene, that was so like not good, but I think like as like a director, I think it was a good choice, or a writer, it was a good choice to write that in, because it kind of just shows you the depth of his obsession. Like I thought it was like, so cool.
But I feel like at one point I already understood how weird
but he
this
just
guy
kept doing weird things, and I just really liked it.
No, but it's also like he kept doing weird things, but like those are never actually explained, and in the end, like why did he spy on
but I guess
them,
maybe
like,
that's like intentional.
Why
right?
did he spy on them? I think that's okay. I think the relationship between Oliver and Felix, like I think they want you to like they want you to speculate, like was Oliver's like obsession like bordering on like lust, or was it like kind of some sort of like platonic, because he definitely didn't just want, and that makes killing him like like the killing him a lot deeper. Like
do you think it was like a
romantic? Yeah, he drank from the bathwater that he.
But it's weird.
Wait, do you guys think the obsession that he had was like based on like their wealth, or like just like romantic obsession?
I think it's both.
Because I think it's undeniable that he liked Felix, right? Loved Felix, maybe. I don't know. But
I don't think
the thing is that he still killed him, and like that just shows his commitment to his plan, his obsession to wealth.
That just shows like that's just like classic like serial killer like mindset. Like something doesn't go your way, so you have to get rid of it. Like I think he was such a good psychopath.
You think?
That's the thing. He's a psychopath. You're not supposed to like see him like see through like all of his lies. I just feel like the ending by telling everyone like what happened. Sorry, not to like dunk on you again, but I'm gonna dunk on you again. I think the last piece in the movie where they like it's like like in cartoons where they like the villain is tied up like the hero, and he's like, and here's my master plan. I'm gonna tell you all about it. It just kind of felt something like that. It felt like it felt like super out of character for Oliver at the end of the movie.
That's why it's pretentious. That's why
the ending?
Yeah, like the whole like montage thing, just like on top of everything else is like.
Okay, you've yet to explain everything else.
Let me finish my thought that I started like a few minutes ago. I feel like the movie, like, I thought of this while I was watching the montage scene. Like, it like tries too hard on like every level.
What do you mean?
So mean.
No,
they're gonna get their feelings hurt now.
I'm sorry, Emerald Fennel.
Person will send you a writer.
Man. Well, okay, I think it was a good movie, but it also kind of tried too hard to be this kind of like mind-blowing like clue situation.
I kind of see what you mean. Like it kind of tries too hard to be like a super like esoteric. Like it tries to be A24. I was surprised this wasn't produced by A24.
Yeah, so it like seems like an A24 film.
It is trying to be an A24 film.
Yeah, exactly.
That is that. I see what you mean by that. But I don't know. I kind of really liked it. Like, I like the vibes that it had, especially the scene at the end where he's just like dancing.
That was good. That was
like an awesome ending. Like that was so satisfying to like watch. You know, and I don't know. I just think it's like a super. I think there's like more to be discussed. Like, this is a really weird comparison, but. If you've ever watched the show Hannibal on Netflix, the show.
The show with the
Will Graham.
Yeah.
I think their like little obsession kind of reminds me of them in the slightest way, not much, but just in the slightest way. I think there's that like, I don't know, because like I feel like Jacob Elordi's character Felix. He also showed some like inclination towards Oliver. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think like in a way he was also because he was charmed by like Oliver's like like.
But the thing is that like
poverty.
Oliver did that to the other guy too.
Farley?
Yeah.
But no, Farley and him were like straight up enemies in the first.
But it was like weird that one scene.
What scene?
When he's like he goes at night to his bed and then like he.
Wait. Oh, the really random scene.
Yeah.
Wait. He's threatening him. I don't think.
But it's random. Like it's not just like a threaten though.
Yeah, because they were like naked.
Yeah.
That was so weird, guys. I do that. No, I'm kidding. Guys, no. No, I thought it was great. I thought that was like I thought Farley as like the only antagonist or only clear antagonist of Oliver in the movie was super cool. And I think that once again. Not to defend the movie, but I totally am, but, like, the fact that he was in the nude, like, once again, it just shows, like, the border of, like, his, like, like, it's, like, is it, like, carnal, or is it, like, some secret third thing? Is it obsession, carnal desire, or a secret third thing?
I think that's what they do a good job of. Like, the ending, I'll have to admit, they do relinquish some of the mysteriousness.
Stand tall in your opinion. Don't let me break you down.
The thing is that they still leave some nuance, you know?
Oh, yeah. Like, the entire movie is really nuanced.
So I think that's what they do really good.
Guys, so what do you guys think about like out of 100 as we usually do?
You can go first.
Okay, well, shoot, I'm on the spot here. What did you give like past movies? I think around like 70s, right?
Yes,
I'll give this one.
This is refreshing.
Those are so harsh.
I'll give this one a 78.
What?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
That's kind of low.
No, because
with how much of a like
let me tell you.
Passion you had for
you're
the
right.
ending.
I'll give it an 84.
Dude, what?
No, because you guys are making me reconsider because the ending is really good. So I think that
you just said you didn't really like
I know, but
anymore.
they still leave nuance, you know, and that's why they do a really good job of letting the viewer formulate their own opinions.
Okay.
And I think, although there's some parts that are a bit like they give out too much info, right? Whatever. I think it's a beautiful movie. It's shot really well. Actors are really well. Sets really good. 84. The reason why it's not 100, because I think there's bound to be another movie that's going to be 100. And I think possibly our next episode might be 100. You know.
You might be like the silliest guy in the world. Like,
no,
I won't lie. Like it's.
So yeah, I think 84 is a really good number for this movie. It's a solid. It's a good score. How about you, Annie?
It's definitely in the 80s. I think I'll give it like an 85.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'll give it 85 because I think the movie was like itself was a good movie. Just like watching it is really entertaining and like it was very aesthetically nice and it was shot really well and the actors were amazing. But just the movie in the context of like other existing movies, like it wasn't anything new to me. Like the whole like secret the whole secret like plotting psychopath line, like turns out he actually killed everyone, that kind of thing, like it's been done a lot before.
I know, but I thought they did it
and I think the message was kind of
because they don't
different.
like show you that he did it. Like they don't it's pretty clear. I think it's like pretty. I mean, obviously we know the ending, so it's pretty clear. But like they don't like, especially when like Felix dies. Like you don't know. You don't know that he stabbed him, like or how he died, or like
especially with their relationship prior.
Yeah. So like it's kind of like I thought. But sorry, I'm intruding on your ending.
Yeah. So are you gonna bump that 85 to an 84, or
What are you on? Bump it up.
I mean, drop it.
Drop it?
Yeah.
Nah, I'll stick with 85 because like it's just a good movie. Yeah, maybe not like one that will stick with me forever, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, I thought it was a totally like. I felt like it should have come out in the summer. This is such like a summer movie, especially with the scenes. Like, I don't know. I thought it was a total summer movie. I thought it was really nice, really refreshing. This is the one movie I'm defending. Like, I am usually a big hater, but this is, like, it's genuinely new. Like, I'll give it, like, an 88. Which is pretty high for me, but I definitely think it holds up.
That's my math grade. Anyways.
Okay, so I think that rounds us out at, like, an 86, I would say.
Okay.
86?
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry for the hiatus. We've been figuring stuff out. And thank you for staying a loyal Operation Tomato meter viewer. Would you guys like to say any last words?
27's
coming out soon.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.